Hello everybody, we are back here on Prehistoric Hunt. This game has had a lot of updates since the last time that we played it here on the channel, and a lot of them have actually been very impressive and much needed changes, and they've made the game a lot better. So this is going to be my first time jumping back into it since the last 2 updates or so. They've added so much, and I think we should probably go over a few of the things they added before we actually jump into the hunting. One of the first things that they added, that is probably one of the more notable things, is they did add trophy lodges into the game, so you can finally display the trophies that you collect when you're hunting, and I believe there's actually a decent amount of them, and it's actually a customizable trophy lodge, so you can place the plaques wherever you want to. At least, to my knowledge, I believe that is the case. We're gonna check it out later, probably, but I do believe you can place the plaques anywhere that you want to, provided they fit in the area. They also added in albino dinosaurs and melanistic dinosaurs, as well as a new medal ranking, so now Diamond is no longer the highest. You can get legendary animals, which is really cool, and I believe obviously the best way to get a legendary animal would be to find a rare that is also a very high scoring one. I believe the rare bonus does kind of like increase the score of the animal, so I believe that would be probably the highest chance of getting a legendary scoring dinosaur is by getting one that's a big one that's also a rare. But we're gonna have to try and figure that out as we go, as I didn't want to read too deeply into it so that I can kind of learn some of this stuff as we go, because that does make it a little bit more fun for me. They also added in a variety of other really cool features in the most recent update that includes the Spinosaurus as a brand new dinosaur. There is also drinking animations for every dino in the game now, and they actually will go to the water to drink. You can also swim finally, so no longer will we be drowning every time that we end up in water. We can actually swim now, which is amazing. I don't know if the dinosaurs have swimming animations. I believe they do, but I might be wrong on that. And one of the biggest things that we're seeing right now is there now is multiple scopes in the game that can fit on all of the rifles, and each of them has a different price tag attached to it as well in the shop. And well, right now we've got one of the better ones, if I'm not mistaken. I believe we did grab the best one. This is the 4 to 8 rifle scope. So it used to be that we just had a fixed 2x, and that was the only scope in the game, and you couldn't remove it from the guns. However, now there is, I believe, 3 different scopes, so that's really cool. It's good to see them adding a lot of these much anticipated and requested features to this game, and I really do think that if they continue down this path, it could be a contender for what the Hunter Primal could have been if they had stuck to the game. That is a rare fur type right there. Or a rare skin type, I guess? That is really cool. That is not the albino or the melanistic. This is like basically equivalent to an uncommon in Call of the Wild. Well, that's not exactly how I wanted those shots to go. We're gonna be running a little bit as we attempt to... There we go. Okay. Not gonna get the max score we could have since we had to shoot it so many times, but let's go ahead and check it out. That is a gold. Man, this probably could have been a diamond if I had actually done things properly. We didn't get the shot distance bonus, or session bonus, rarity bonus, heart shots bonus, difficult gun bonus. Like, there's a lot of things we missed out on there. But I mean, it's still a good one. Let's tax it so we can actually get a look at it in the lodge, as I do want to see how that works. But either way, that's a cool way to start things out, as the rare skin types are relatively difficult to find. You can kind of think of the rares as like an uncommon in Call of the Wild. They're not incredibly difficult to find, but they're definitely more difficult to find than just a regular common would be. So they're kind of the uncommons of this game, though I do actually think they might be slightly more rare, but not by a lot. But let's actually real quickly go ahead and check to see what our contracts are. So we got a mystery dino that we gotta find. We could do that one. I think that's actually gonna be a decent option. And then we're also going to do the Gallimimus tranquilizing mission. And then this mission right here for the Pteranodon. So now we got a few different contracts we can do. We can chase these dinosaurs down, and I should probably end up healing myself as well because I am very low on health. Though we're still not anywhere near max. At least we've got a little more than we would have, but let's try to get in front of this Brachio real quick and see if we can nail a couple heart shots. I think that this is going to be good right here. Let's just get lined up on it, and And just like that, we took it down. Not as quick and clean as I was hoping, but good enough. Now let's see if we get a high score on this one. I think it'll probably be better than it was on... Wow, this was a rare as well! Okay, so that was crazy. We actually ended up getting a second one. Wow, a second rare skin type already. Though not the albino or melanistic that we're really looking for, still really cool. And as much as I want to tax it, I don't want to waste too much money, and I think we can probably find a better one at some point. Like I was saying, the rares are not super difficult to find, so we'll probably find another one of these at some point that'll score higher. Well, we're about to get a look at the new and improved model for the Giganotosaurus, and already definitely does look a little bit better. But we want to get a close-up look at it, so let's attempt to get a long lung shot here. Hopefully that'll work out for us. Or we could take down the Brachio and then get the Giga when it comes over here. Actually, I don't think we're going to get the option to do that. This guy's getting really close. And just like that, we took it down. Took way more shots than I was hoping. I'm going to assume this is the track dino. It was right in the middle of where it was telling us to go, so hopefully this is it. If not, then it is what it is. That is a gold though, so that's nice. But once again, we didn't get the max bonuses we could have there, so didn't end up hitting that diamond ranking. I'm wondering if we should take some super long range shots and just see if maybe we can nail some hard shots, and that was not the track dino, so I guess we gotta figure that out still. It shows that we passed it. Apparently it's back here. You know, maybe it was that Brachio. I guess we're gonna have to go get it now. Let's see if we can get a little better range bonus from back here, and I think we can also hit a heart shot if we're lucky. I think that should have been good, but maybe it didn't hit the heart like I was hoping. I mean, still 4 shots to the lung/heart. Still took it down. Not as quick as I was hoping for, though, and it is becoming night, so we're gonna have to be careful. Yeah, nighttime is almost here. It's gonna make it more difficult to see things, which is not a good thing if we run into some raptors or compies or something like that. This one is another gold, and we can fill the contract, so let's real quickly do that. And just like that, we completed that mission. Now, let's see what other contracts have opened up. We can do one for herbivores. And then, is there another tracked one? No, there isn't. Okay, so we can't do another tracking one. Guess we gotta go look for some Gallimimus now to tranquilize. Okay, here we go. I don't know if we hit that. They ended up seeing us, unfortunately, so I don't think that's gonna put it to sleep. I don't even know if we hit it properly. We're gonna have to chase these galleys down now. I mean, at least we can hit them from a decent distance away now that we have better scopes that we can attach to it. Definitely helps quite a bit with these tranquilizing missions, as it can be difficult to get close to stuff like the Gallimimus before they spook off. And when you're using stuff like iron sights, that's a massive problem. So we decided to slap on the scope, and it's actually working out pretty well. Let's go ahead and fill the contract. That's one of 3 that we need. That was tripping me out so hard. I thought for a second there was something like a Rex just breathing near us, but it actually was that Gallimimus. Speaking of Gallimimus, there should be another very close. There we go, that was another hit. Maybe we can get one while they're running off. I think we actually hit it. I think we did end up hitting that one there. Well, if we didn't hit the first, we definitely hit the second, so It looks like we did end up taking that one down, and I believe by how quickly it just went down there, we definitely hit the first shot, and possibly even the second one. Yeah, we've got 2 sleeping galleys, so that's pretty cool. Definitely a hit on the first shot, but not 100% sure if I connected both of them. Regardless, we still filled the contract here, which is the main priority of going for these galleys. And just like that, number 2 right here, contract is officially filled, which means we can select another one once again, and we've got another mystery dino to track down. Let's activate that and see where we need to go. So it is actually very close once again, so we can head over here and chase that thing down. Well, let's go ahead and turn in all of our contracts and rewards and stuff like that to get a bit of money. So we go from 37.82 all the way up to 41.42. We need to earn quite a bit if we want to get some of the heavy rifles. I so badly want the 700 or the 50 cal, but they're very, very expensive, so it's going to be a while before we can do that. We can even expand our storage now. That's pretty cool. And yeah, here's all the different sites. So there's quite a few sites to choose from now. And in fact, we're going to buy this real quick just to put on our tranquilizer gun. There's also some collars, which I don't believe they had collars when we played this game on the channel last. So that is another new addition. Let's get a couple health packs because we're 100% going to need those. That is something we will pretty much always need. So let's see if there's anything else real quickly, and then we will be back on our way. But I think we're good. Well, it seems that the weather has actually got really foggy now. I don't remember this ever being a thing when I used to play the game, so they've definitely added in some new weather effects, I'd say, and the leaves falling actually looks pretty nice as well. You know, considering I believe this is just a solo developer, if I'm not mistaken, maybe 2 or 3 at the most, I've been pretty impressed at just how long they've stuck with this game over the years and continued to try and add stuff to it, and it is slowly but surely becoming a pretty cool dinosaur hunting game. And though it's definitely not up to par with some of the bigger titles like The Hunter Call of the Wild and stuff like that, it's not too bad, and it is a lot of fun, and one of the very few dinosaur hunting games that we even have right now that is relatively decent. Well, since we talked about swimming being added to the game towards the beginning of this video, let's test it out and see how good it is. You know, it's not too bad. It's actually a little bit more of a smooth transition into the water than I expected it to be. Again, back to the fact that this is such a small team that's making this game, I'm impressed that it's that smooth of a transition, though this is incredibly bright along the edge, so that's a problem, but the actual swimming was not bad at all. I hear something in front of us. I'm going to assume that's an Anki. I believe that's what the Anki sounds like. Actually, it's a Triceratops. Okay, we need to trank these. Let's do that real quickly and then run. Should be good. Yep, it's asleep. All right, perfect. So we need 3 of these. Let's real quickly just fill contract. And we'll move on and try to find a couple more of them. I'm really hoping today we can find an albino or a melanistic, but I don't know the rarity of them. I'm assuming they're going to be very difficult to find, so I doubt that we'll come across any today. But hey, if we do, that would be incredible. Well, looks like we got some company. Finally got that thing down. Definitely not as quick as I was hoping. Typically I can take down these pteranodons in 1 to 2 hits, but not this one, and that looks like a rare. Oh my gosh, it's a diamond melanistic! No way! Oh my gosh, we did it! We got one of them. That is not what I expected to be finding today. A diamond melanistic pteranodon. That is so cool. That is so cool. Now, It was not the highest ranking that you can get. Like I mentioned earlier, Legendary is the highest ranking. And I believe that if we had probably got a better integrity bonus and time to kill bonus and shot distance, it might have made Legendary. But regardless, this is quite the trophy, a large-scale Melanistic Diamond Pteranodon. You know, this is the one thing I will make the exception on with spending more coins. Let's tax this beauty. That is crazy. Absolutely crazy. And we can look at it again real quickly while we're waiting for the plane to, or helicopter to come get it. It does look pretty cool. It's way different than the normal ones, which is why I originally thought it was a rare. But it's not just a rare, it's a Melanistic. That is so sick. That is so awesome. There is another Pteranodon somewhere near us, and I don't like that at all. I can't see anything above me, which gives it the perfect place to swoop us. There it is. Definitely further away than I thought it was, which is good for us. Means we can't get swooped super quickly, and if we do, we'll probably know about it. So let's just move along and see if maybe we can get ourselves a shot on this guy. I am not great at the long-range rifle shots on flying targets, so probably not gonna get this, but we'll attempt it once. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. At least not until I understand the travel time and bullet drop a little bit more in this game, as I haven't done a ton of long-range shooting, and I definitely haven't recently since they've added these new scopes, so not sure if we're going to be able to do that, but once again, it's getting nighttime, so we're going to have to be a little bit more careful what we do and hope that we don't accidentally run into some predators while it's dark, because that would definitely not be good. However, we did just find a loot crate, which is going to be great for us. Let's hope it has something good in it. And it's got a little bit of ammo. And wait, what was that? Oh, I know what that is. Okay, so we had a mission, because this is the first time that I found a crate since they added in the camouflage net, which I believe actually camouflages your player. Yeah, so we can use this, but I don't know how. I guess we just hit use. Oh, there we go. So we do 6, and then... So we can't sprint while we're like this, but I guess it like covers your character to make us harder to see. But it also obscures our vision quite a bit, so I'm probably not gonna keep that on right now, at least. I do see the last Triceratops that we need to complete this tranquilizer mission, though, and then after that we will probably go into the Trophy Lodge and take a look at this Melanistic Pteranodon, as I have yet to actually go in the Trophy Lodge, and I have yet to see what any of the rares look like when they're in there, so it's gonna be really cool to see all of that. And we will do that very shortly. Well, here goes nothing. This is probably going to be a bad decision, taking on 2 of them at once, but let's get her done with. That's 1 down. And we hit the other one. And that is 2 Triceratops down for the mission. Let's get these guys claimed real quick. There we go. Another quest completed. And we still have a couple trikes down here, so maybe we can go get a couple kills as well. Here we go. And that one will be a gold. Let's go ahead and claim it. And then we've got one more down here as this helicopter comes along, or both of them do. Taking the dinosaurs away. Here is the final one that we're going to take down before we go into the lodge, as the rain starts up as well. I don't know if I can get a heart shot, but I'd like to if possible. There's no way we can do a brain shot, as Triceratops are very tough and armored, so yeah, that's not going to be a thing, but we can at least try to get a lung hit. And once again, 3 hits, and we got ourselves a kill. Another Triceratops down on the day. Let's claim that it is a gold. Real quickly, claim the kill. And I think we will jump into the lodge now. I'm really curious to see what this thing is going to look like. So we are now in the trophy lodge. This thing is actually really big. So, oh, whoa. Okay, so I hit I and it brings up the plaque. That is awesome. Oh, this is very well done. I am a big fan of how they've done the trophy lodges in this game. I wish Call of the Wild would give us something like this. That is just so cool, man. That is so cool. So, we've got ourselves a... Wait a second. Okay, so that was definitely not something that I had before. So it says that that was a legendary. Definitely was not a legendary when I killed it, I don't believe. Yeah, definitely not. Legendaries were not released at the time. I guess when they revamped the scores, this one used to be a diamond, and it became a legendary when they changed the scoring. That's very interesting. I guess it was just that big to where now it would be classed as a legendary. Let's put another platform there and get our diamond Melanistic Pteranodon here. That is cool. But we might need to move this mount right here. Might need to move it. So this one will probably be the centerpiece of our lodge as it is. Definitely the most impressive thing that we have killed so far. Yeah, that looks pretty nice. So that is our Melanistic Pteranodon. Very cool. Very, very cool indeed. That is super awesome. Now let's rotate this around and drop another one right here. And we can put a Triceratops right there. This is the rare that we got at the beginning. And that fits pretty well there. It actually isn't clipping, which is nice. Or it might be a little bit, but it's close enough to where it still looks good. And there we have it. Our first 3 mounted dinosaurs. And one of them is a Melanistic Diamond Pteranodon. That is amazing. Well, anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Unfortunately, we didn't find any of the new Spinosaurus, but we did get our very first true rare, a Melanistic Diamond Pteranodon, including our first look at the Trophy Lodge and a few other things, so I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know if you want to see more of this down in the comments, and if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to subscribe, click that like button, and ring that notification bell. And if you guys already have the bell ringed, be sure to check it just to make sure, as there has been a lot of reports of people not receiving notifications, and a lot of times just unticking the bell and then turning it back on again and selecting all will fix that. So if you're not getting notifs, that's probably what you need to do. But thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace!